my fellow Americans, my fellow Americans,
Good evening. Hi, it's Tony Barrett with Barrett Realty. I'm here with Heather Murphy at the Northwood Business Park in Sarasota, Florida. Today we're going to go in and interview Sabine Weyergraf from Weyergraf Immigration Services. Sabine is an attorney here, and Heather is going to ask her some questions.
Weyergraf Immigration is located at 5104 North Lockwood Ridge Road in Suite 102. Weyergraf Immigration is a firm dedicated to providing high-quality immigration law services to a wide spectrum of clients for virtually any immigration problem located in the Northwood Business Park. Immigration law is a highly charged, complex area of the law in which the lives and livelihood of real, hardworking people are at stake. Weyergraf Immigration knows this firsthand because both have their own immigrant stories to tell from their own families. Let's check out Heather Murphy as she interviews Sabine Weyergraf from Weyergraf Immigration. In another episode of 52 Weeks of Promoting People and Places with Barrett Realty. I am here with Sabine Weyergraf, and we are continuing our 52 weeks of promoting people and places. And Sabine, thank you so much for sitting down with us today, getting to know you a little bit better. So tell me a little bit more about your company.
All right. Weyergraf Immigration was created in 2008. We are an immigration law firm, so specializing in immigration law only. Right now, it's me as the attorney and 3 of my assistants.
What made you have the passion to help those with immigration?
I was introduced to immigration law actually when I started law school in Chicago. One of my previous law students that introduced us to everything was saying, look into an area of law that nobody else wants to go into. And she said, look into immigration. And I was like, this is actually an area where it can help people to fulfill the same dream that I had when I came here, because obviously I'm not from the U.S. So that's really good. I can absolutely identify with my clients, with their fears, goals, and to help them accomplish what I accomplished for myself is just very rewarding.
Awesome. What services do you offer for someone who may be new coming, that needs immigration services?
We are offering a large variety of immigration services. So first, we help clients in preparing the non-immigrant visa. These are visas that are for just a temporary period of time. Okay. For example, a student coming here or investor, a work visa. So very different types of visas. We also assist people in receiving permanent residency. So the classic green card to stay here permanently if you're married to a U.S. citizen, or if you are getting a permanent job offer, or if you're a person of extraordinary abilities or sports person, artist, scientist. Last but not least, we also assist in naturalization applications. So if you want to become a U.S. citizen after you already got your non-immigrant visa, your green card, then finally reach the goal of citizenship.
Okay, great. What areas do you service? I know you're based in Sarasota.
The main office is in Sarasota, yes.
Okay.
But there are also 2 satellite offices in Cape Coral and Naples. So I go down, actually tomorrow, I go down to my Cape Coral office and I meet clients there from the south of Florida. Besides that, clients are coming from all over the world. I mean, I have people from Australia to Canada contacting me and wanting advice how they can establish their business here, what kind of visa types they need. So a large variety of clients, from the farm worker to the multi-million-dollar person investing in real estate. So it's really a large variety.
Okay. Now tell me a little more, I think you touched on it, tell me a little more about the consultation process. You set up a meeting, an appointment, and sit down with the customer, and how does that work?
Usually if people are actually in Florida, yes, they're coming in, they're calling my office or emailing me, and then they're coming in to see I have this particular immigration question, or I have this issue, I want to just explore what options do I have. Okay. Sometimes it's an employer contacting me. I would like to hire this Canadian. Can I hire this Canadian applicant? So the employer side is contacting me. Or a fiance of a person in Peru. I want to bring in my fiance. What do I need to do? A lot of times clients are actually not here, so they're contacting me via email or phone, and I have consultations over the phone while they're actually in Australia or in Germany. So it's different ways of how we communicate.
Not to get any political stature of yourself, but there's a lot of things going on with immigration right now, so it might raise a lot of questions. Should people be worried? Should they still contact you, still have a consultation to get that green card and not worry about what's going on right now?
Definitely. It's not the time to just sit back right now. It's a lot of uncertainty that happened since January, and I see a lot of fear among the international community, not even on the actual visa holder or people without the paperwork. It's everybody. It's especially employers who don't know if they can continue employing their people. So it's just an atmosphere of fear. I have people who are here for 20 years on their green cards. They are now desperate to become a U.S. citizen because they don't know. It's like, what is happening? Can I be with my family, with my children, if I have to go out to Saudi Arabia to work for Microsoft, for any of the bigger companies? So in general, everybody is very concerned about what came out. What is still to come, nobody knows. So I see a lot of more inquiries. Fortunately, the economy is still very good, so I still see a lot of investors coming, opening up their own businesses, purchasing businesses, and so that hasn't changed. But in general, yes, people are very determined to get either their status fixed or move on and become a citizen.
Great. Awesome. So when you're not here working, what do you like to do? Do you have any hobbies or interests that you particularly?
I'm a working mom. There's no time for hobbies. So, yeah, my day is pretty much filled out with taking care of my clients or my almost 4-year-old daughter. So there's nothing else.
What's your daughter like to do?
She's
4.
She's almost 4. Yes, she likes face painting and everything that's girly. So I mean, as long as she can be out there in her princess dresses. I mean, she rides a horse with a princess dress. She doesn't care, but yeah, as long as she can be out there with her friends doing activities.
Very nice.
So we're always on the go.
How long have you lived in the Sarasota area?
I moved down from Chicago in 2004, so it's been a while now. It was a while coming here at all. I started when I was 15 through a student exchange program when I came to California, and I decided this is it. This is where I want to be. And it actually took me 15 years to get my green card.
Wow.
Just by, finishing my education in Germany, coming over here, doing my master's and back and forth, until I then finally in 2006 got my green card and became a citizen in 2011. So.
That's actually bringing up a good question. So if someone were to have an idea, of a timeline, I know you can't pinpoint, but an estimate of a timeline, how long does that usually take to get a green card? Is it a year or a certain amount of days or process?
It really depends on the situation.
Okay.
If you are marrying a U.S. citizen, you can have your green card in 7 months. But if it's over an employment, then you usually start out with a work visa. And the employer wants to see if you are really valuable to the business. So probably employ you for a couple of years, then start the actual process of the green card, which then takes about another 2.5 years.
Okay.
So usually it's a longer period of time in order to get your green card. If you are without any legal paperwork and you are marrying a U.S. citizen, this process takes over 2 years too, including that you still have to leave the country in order to come back with the proper paperwork. So it's a long process and it's not cheap.
Yeah. Okay. Being Sarasota is a vacation, known for vacation city, do you run into a lot of people that come here on vacation and then they're wanting to stay? I'm sure there's people, because there's people from all over that come to our beach. So Do you always have a lot of people that are trying to get in touch with you to get their green card or get that started?
Yes, I have a lot of, especially my investors. They usually come here for a longer period of time, couple years, that they're spending their vacation here and saying this is an area where we can explore to buy a business, if it's the pet grooming business or if they want to buy an ice cream store. So they come here and then relocate their family in order to operate the business. And that's usually a lot of people who have been previously here as vacationers or have already their vacation home, anything like that.
Great, okay. Well, how can those viewing, if they have further questions, get a hold of you? Do you have a website and a phone number that we can contact you at?
Yes, certainly. So, you can go on my website, which is weyergrafimmigration.com, or you can call the office at 941-706-4102.
Okay, great. Well, Sabine, it's been a pleasure, and thank you so much again for talking with us today. And for everyone viewing, again, we are Barrett Realty and promoting our 52 weeks of people and places. We hope you have a great day. Now another fantastic Barrett bloopers.
To interview Sabine
Weyergraf.
Weyergraf. Was it where immigration services? Hi, it's
Check it out.